When you watch as 4-year-old Annabell sings along to the soundtrack of Frozen, she seems like your average 4-year-old. However, ask her parents or her therapists, and they'll tell you she's anything but.
She came out purple and blue, not breathing. She made just a little and that was about it. They rushed her off to the NICU, put on a ventilator, and she was on the ventilator for about 2 weeks. I was really upset. I mean, it's my first child. My husband, he knew something was wrong right away, because I mean, he saw her and he came and laid his head down on my arm, and I was like, I can't cry right now. I have to be strong. And then, 4 or 8 hours later, I saw her and I broke down.
Call it mother's intuition. Something was wrong. Annabell was diagnosed with cerebral palsy.
After a month in the hospital, they told me that she wasn't going to make it. And we prayed and we hoped and we had benefits and we had people praying for us, and she came out.
She did make it, but her journey was far from over.
She was literally like a vegetable. She would just lay there. She wouldn't turn her eyes to look at me. I mean, all she did really was blink.
Several months later, Brianna Ballard, husband Robert, and Annabell met the family that would change their lives forever.
She's improved so much. This place is awesome. Permian Basin Rehab Center, I don't know how they do it, but they work miracles. Now she's sitting up by herself, she's standing up, she's talking, she's walking, she's eating on her own.
3 times a week, Annabell and Brianna come to the Permian Basin Rehab Center for therapy.
She loves it here.
She gets 30 minutes of physical therapy and 30 minutes of either speech and language or feeding therapy.
Good job.
While many children Annabell's age are chowing down on chicken nuggets and French fries, Annabell struggles to chew the most basic foods.
Because of the strength issues that she has, the muscles in her face and lips and tongue are really weak. And so she has trouble moving the food to the side to chew and back to the middle to swallow. She is able to eat a variety of foods now, but we're still working towards chewing, because she has a lot of difficulty with that.
On the days she's not in feeding therapy, she meets with speech pathologist Sarah Dunham.
It's hard for her to kind of know what words to put together and how to put them together, because she hasn't really been talking that long.
Sarah and Annabell play a number of games to encourage her speech development. But the tool that has evoked surprising results is one most parents are probably all too familiar with.
The fact that she can sing along and you can hear her like carrying on those notes, it's just really amazing. And we just realized she started doing this like a month ago, so we were all kind of obsessed with watching her sing.
While Annabell has exceeded expectations in speech and feeding, her physical therapy has been the area where she has made the most shocking improvements.
This is amazing compared to what she did 4 years ago and just laid there and nothing. Just looked at you.
But physical therapists Jennifer Fowler and Amy Burks had high hopes for the 3-month-old girl.
She has really come out on the other side with a lot of skill that we really didn't know to expect from her.
So they started with the basics.
The first time she turned her head towards her mom was a big day. I believe her mom, cried, and we were all celebrating over that.
We took 2 years to get her to crawl, and then the last 2 years working up to walking. So it's been a long time coming.
For the Ballard family, the team at PBRC is more than just a group of therapists.
They're my family. They've helped me through so much. I mean, not just by, working with my daughter, but just by talking to me and telling me everything's going to be okay.
There's no way you can't not to be connected to her. She's fun and she likes to play. When she starts singing and she starts walking now, I mean, we laugh all the time in her therapy sessions.
And clearly, the feeling is mutual.
This family has been so committed that they truly are the example for other parents that, intervention and therapy can help with family members that are committed to doing, as is recommended.
With that consistent and reliable help from mom, dad, and her friends at the rehab center, Annabell's future holds a lot of possibilities and promise.
I want her to run, to jump, to come in talking to us in full sentences. We just hope for a normal future for her, as normal as possible. And now we know that there's really no limit for her.